I would imagine that most people who haven't really studied this would think, well, consumer financial protection, that makes sense, something
Sure.
good for the government to be involved in. But you raised some concerns about the way this group has gone about its work.
Well, the problem is that what they report to do is, of course, work in consumer interest. And there are occasional forays into the market that I think that's true when they're hunting out fraud, for example, or if they're making sure that contracts are being abided by the banks and so forth. I think that's all well and good. Where the agency has gone awry, I think, and I should say this is the majority of their work, is where they label certain credit practices as bad, period. These are bad credit practices.
So it's not just the person being a bad actor, but the practice itself is bad.
The practice itself is flawed and should be removed from the market altogether, despite what consumers think. Because the real secret behind the agency, or maybe not so secret, but at least what I see as an economist, is they are coming from a school of thought called behavioral economics. All right, and behavioral economics is all about consumers not being so intelligent about their decisions. All right. And so an assumption with this agency is that consumers are essentially children and they don't know any better. And so certain credit practices are inherently bad and will exploit them and need to be removed from the marketplace. But of course, they're not offering any alternative to those credit instruments. They're just saying these are bad, and getting rid of them will make everything better in this market environment.